Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Saint R. Edwards. Welcome back to Swift Coding for Everyone. I'm very excited to be back. I know I was on a bit of a hiatus, but your boy was getting his grind on.
Dude, yeah, right.
But anyways, guys, welcome back. Thank you guys for joining me as usual. We're on to lesson 3A.1, which we're going to get into the augmented reality or the ARKit stuff. All right, and so we're going to learn a few new things in here, and this lesson should be a very quick lesson, but make sure you guys are ready, have your Xcode projects open, and we are going to get started with this lesson. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started with a new Xcode project. So create new, and we want the augmented reality. I'm going to hit next, and you can name it whatever you want, but I'm going to name mine ARKit temp. Short for template. And content technology, we're going to keep it on Scene Kit, which focuses on 3D type projects. So we're going to do that. Hit next. All right, I'm going to expand this and make it a little bit larger so you can see, and make sure that it is set to your actual device. You will need an actual device to build and run ARKit type apps. All right, so make sure your device is plugged up, whether it's an iPhone or an iPad that is compatible with ARKit 2. So we're going to do some exploring around. As you can see, we're on the ship scene, which is under art.scene assets. So as you can see, our ship is already there. Xcode provided this to us. And we have our mesh, the ship mesh. And so we have our plane. As you can see, this is the ship represented in the world origin, and this is just the wrap basically that goes around the plane, as you just saw the graphics that go around it. So yes, it's square, but imagine it going around the model of the plane that we just saw. Our main.storyboard, we have our view controller scene, some few different things there. We have an ARS scene view there instead of a UI view. We've got that, and as you can see, the scene view is connected to our view controller as well. Okay, and so now we're going to go over to info.plist, and we can see a few things. We have a privacy camera usage description, which basically tells the user why we need access to that camera. And we have required device capabilities as well. All right, and so you can find more details about that in the book, but I just right clicked and I showed show the raw values, and so you can see that. And I'm just gonna unclick it and go back to normal. We're gonna get out of there. All right, so now we're in our view controller scene. So you see a few different things that are different. So first of all, we're importing a few additional frameworks. We have import scene kit, and we also have import ARKit as well. All right, and so we also have a delegate, AR scene view delegate. We'll get more into delegates in the next chapter, in chapter 4. Our scene view, the IB outlet connection, as you can see, what I mentioned just a moment ago from our storyboard. We're setting the scene view, our view controller as the delegate of the scene view. We're showing our statistics. As you can see, the notes, creating a new scene, setting the scene to the view. We have our override methods. The view will appear, view did appear, and a few more different properties and functions in there that can all be explored in the book, starting from page 443. In lesson 3A.1, the augmented reality template. So make sure you guys read up on this, but it's very straightforward. Some comments are there as well, but I just think it's very cool how, Apple provided us with all this information and work for us. Really, we don't have to do anything, to be honest with you, just to get this up and running. And so I'll talk a little bit more about the coordinate system here. As you can see, we have So we're in a, a 3D world now. So we're not in the 2D no more. We don't have just the X and the Y. We now have X, Y, and Z. All right. So our positioning in space. So as you move up, that arrow represents the Y. As you can see, the Y value is moving up, is getting larger. All right. So I was just clicking and dragging on that. And the Z is the blue arrow, so you can pull it forward and it'll come, the device, the plane in this example will come further once we get our app up and running. And then the red line represents the X position, and so as you move toward the X, it gets larger as well. All right. And so when you build and run your app, you will be able to see something like this. And one of the things that we can do is to do a debug for our device, so we can see more of the statistics and where the actual plane lies in the worldview origin. And so what we're going to do is we are going to add a debug option. So some dialog boxes will pop up, and this is what we're doing right now in the view controller. We're going to show the world origin, and that is about it. So now when you build and run your app again, you'll see what I see here on my screen. All right, guys. Well, that is about it. All right, guys, that is it for this lesson. Thank you guys for staying tuned and checking this video out. Again, I am Saynar Edwards with Swift Coding for Everyone. Thank you guys so much. Y'all take care and happy coding.